Hi, I'm back. For those who are coming from directly from the art giveaway, welcome. Yay. Okay, so the last time I tried to do this Q&A session, my internet failed. So I apologize for those of you who tried to hop on last time and were disappointed. Hopefully the internet is much more stable today. Welcome to the first ever Q&A and giveaway session for Angelic Artisan. This is my leather crafting and mask making personality. I'm also an illustrator. You can see more of my leather crafts at angelicartisan.com. Take off my glasses because they're glaring. So, how this works for those who are new, this is my monthly Q&A session where you can come and ask me anything about crafting, running a craft business, being a multi-passionate artist, whatever you guys want to ask me, what my favorite color is, whatever you want, I'm here for you. So I'll also talk about how my month has been, because I like to keep my Patreon patrons up to date too, or you random kind souls on the internet who just want to know how I'm doing. And this month has been pretty awesome. I had a great Thanksgiving, first of all. And I've actually just been taking it very slow and easy this month and reorganizing my business faces. As you know, I actually want to focus more on illustration and keep my leather crafting and mask making at a hobby status. It actually started as a hobby and then quickly overgrew my life. And this is actually a question that someone asked me is, how did I get into leatherworking? Well, that is a funny story. I actually saw the work of Andrea Masse-Tongeri. Hope I said your name right, Andrea. She's Marimask on Etsy, and I basically was making masks out of clay. I actually loved making characters with masks for my fantasy stories, and so I would take my drawings of characters and then do clay masks. But as you can imagine, clay is like really unwieldy and not very comfortable. So when I saw Andrea's work, she opened up a whole new world of mask making. Like leather, it was so porous and beautiful, and you can paint on it and you can mold it. You can do all sorts of things with leather. So that's basically how I fell into it about 5 years ago. I actually went to the store, bought the hide, left it there for a year. Actually, me and Win Falcon, if you know her mask making work, we went to the store together and split one hide. She actually went to work immediately, and then I put it off for a year. So it's kind of funny how that worked out. She's also another illustrator who does masks and paintings. So funny little connection there if you ever do a 6 degrees away from Win Falcon. So that's how I got into leather crafting. But now I've decided I'd rather it be a purely joy activity, no price tag attached. I just do it whenever I feel like it, and I think that means it's going to be more cool stuff to share with you guys and less like cookie cutter cosplay stuff over and over again, because it'll drive you insane making the same thing over and over again. Yes. So that's where I'm at now. I'm still going to keep my Angelic Artisan Patreon going. It may just go randomly quiet, but you aren't going to get charged for anything while I'm inactive. It just kind of goes quiet, and you only are charged when I put up a mask, which I will never put up repeat mask. It's only per new design or new masks or jewelry design. So for those who are new to how Patreon works, that's how it works. Is you pretty much pay per creation to help support the artist. And while we're on the topic of Patreon, I retooled my reward tiers, so there are now only 3 of them. This is easier for me to manage and easier for you guys to figure out too, because before it was like 4 tiers and all these rewards and what have you. So the difference is now that my $10 and up patrons are only going to be eligible for a giveaway once every quarter instead of once every month, because I realized that because leather crafting is a hobby for me now, I will quickly give away everything I have, and while that may be cool for a while, you guys would eventually run out of things. Or I would run out of things and you would have nothing cool. So it's now every 3 months, and hopefully that's still okay. If it's not, let me know. We'll come up with some other ideas to make this work out for us, because I'm here for you guys. I want to make this worth your while. So what other news? Oh, for those who are concerned about how they are actually, you're a fan of my work and you still would like to commission me for something, I am doing something called commission seasons now, which basically is like a certain time of the year where I will open up for exactly 10 slots. And this is usually going to happen right before Halloween or right before Mardi Gras, my two biggest selling seasons. And just 10 slots. This is to save my sanity so I could still work on illustration and not feel overwhelmed by 15 different directions I'm being pulled in. So the best way to keep track of this is to check out my website, angelicartisan.com, sign up for the mailing list on the right side there, and I will send out an email whenever I'm available for commissions. So you got to grab them while you can when I open up those 10 slots, because there's no guarantee I'm going to do that. And so when they're available, that's a rare thing. So that's the only time I'll be doing custom work, because the rest of the time it's just going to be for me. And what I plan to work on next are my birthstone masks. You might remember the first one I did. And if not, I will show you. Birthstone masks. All right, so birthstone masks. These are a series of masks I'm doing that are based on the birthstone and birth flowers for each month. Here we go. So the first one I ever did was January, and you can see the carnations here in the center with snowdrops, both which are flowers for the month of January. And I also have the red for the garnet birthstone. So I want to keep doing that as a series, and I actually want to incorporate the stone itself, so you have a really gorgeous mask that embodies not just the colors but the gemstone itself. So like we'll have some garnet cabochons in the centers of the carnations maybe. I'm still working on that, but I want it to be really special and really unique, and so that's where I'm going to put all my energies on as far as mask making. So next, I did get some questions. I got some good ones. Oh, and Vanessa, who asked, how did I get into leather working? I also think of MMOs, and I actually play Final Fantasy 14, and I laugh when I do leather crafting in that game, because I'm like, ah, look, my character's actually using the proper tool. They actually have one of those cool round-headed knives that they use in that game. And then I think sometimes I wish I could level up leather crafting in game while I'm working on real leather crafting, because I don't get a chance to play much anymore. So, sadness. Look me up on a Phoenix server if you do play. I'm, what's my character's name? Raja Silvertongue. I don't know, I just randomly came up with it. Yeah. So yeah, look me up on there. Rogaden. I'm a Rogaden female. Anyway, nerd moment over. Next question. Have you ever thought about making things other than masks, like cosplay armor, or everyday items like belts and purses? Yes. Oh my gosh, there's so much you can make with leather. I've even thought about taking wood burning tools and burning designs into leather. You can oil paint on leather, so I even thought about making like paintings on masks. Like, there's so many things you can do. And my problem is that I have so much I'd like to do, but then I have to get distracted by illustration and doing all my anatomy studies for that. So it's just been really hard to expand. And I did want to share with you guys some of my corset designs. So I think it would be totally cool to have like not just a mask transformation, but like a full body transformation with a mask, a gorget on your neck, a corset, like a whole awesome leather fantasy ensemble. Like, I thought I would do these corsets to match my butterfly masks. So you get like a butterfly in your stomach with cool swallowtails. See, I think I have some more in my scraps. Sorry, I should have put a boob warning up. Forgot my feed is unfiltered on here. Oh, and then I have lots more necklaces with butterfly designs that I want to do at some point. I thought about doing leather book covers and bracers. Archery bracers would be really fun to do. So short answer to the question is yes. There's so much I'd like to do, but there just are not enough hours in the day. Oh, I've done bookmarks too. But the problem with bookmarks is while they're fun to make, they're kind of a hard sell because it's like, here, I have this feather I made. It's like a $20 bookmark. Yeah, most people are like, it's a little too pricey. But they are quite fun to make. I love making leather that looks like other materials. Like this is like a delicate feather, but it's made out of cow skin. How cool is that? So the next question. Do you have a favorite mask that you have made or a favorite that you have yet to make? That's a tough one. That's like asking a mom to choose her favorite child. But in secret, she'll tell you which one her favorite child really is. Let me screen share. Screen share. This one really is tough, though. Like, I'd say it's a tie between probably the white spawn mask, because I was so proud of all the textures and the way it glistened with the Swarovski cabochons on it, and then the texture of the feathers and the wire wrapping. Like, I'm just so proud of how detailed and multidimensional that mask is. So it's a tie between that and probably the January's mask. I just love Art Nouveau, and to have that brought into my mask as well just makes me excited to do more, you know. I love that. I can't wait to experiment with more Art Nouveau and masks. I think it makes a really unique mask that's more me. I feel like I'm finally getting a style that's all my own with something like that. So, tie between those two. And maybe this one too, because I really love all the butterfly wings. I love wings. So, those are all the questions that I've gotten for this session. And remember, you can leave me some more and I'll answer them next month. Oh, and also, just because I'm not doing the giveaway every month anymore, that doesn't mean I won't be doing the Q&As every month still. So as long as there's interest, I'm going to keep doing the Q&As and answering questions and giving you guys updates. So keep them coming. And without further ado, let's do the giveaway. My jar of names. Okay, so since my internet crapped out last time, I'm giving away 2 items. One is my fairy mushroom warrior mask. It's cool. I check it out. I hand painted all these little mushrooms. This is all tooled to look like tree bark. So this is my fairy warrior mask, and this is leather string. So yeah, that's the first item. And the next item is a cuff bracelet. So it goes on like this. This is a monarch butterfly cuff bracelet. Ta-da! Hand-painted leather cuff bracelet. Hand-painted, hand-tooled, so you too can have an insect on your wrist and be a cool kid. So let's see who wins. For the Fairy Warrior mask, there are 3 names in my jar, so that just goes to show you if you sign up for Patreon, the odds are pretty high that you're going to win something right now, since I don't have too many patrons just yet. So my first winner is Caitlin. You are on a roll. She just won in my my painting Patreon giveaway too. So I'll choose between the next 2 people. Vanessa! Ooh, Vanessa, you win the cup bracelet. Congratulations, ladies. You are my awesome winners. And you know the drill. If you don't want these items, check the comments of the videos, and if you're another person who's a patron at the $10 and up level, you can raise your hand in the comments and be like, hey, I want that. So either Vanessa or Caitlin can give you their item, or say they don't want to give it to them. Or Vanessa and Kate, you can decide to have a 50% off coupon, another one, and you can use that anytime you like. So message me and let me know, or I'll message you and let you know you won, and we can sort it all out. So congratulations to my winners. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much for your support on Patreon. It really has been an inspiration, and it's been really cool getting to know everyone a little better. So send me more questions. I look forward to seeing you again next month, and hopefully by then I'll have some really cool designs to show off. And in the meanwhile, hope you guys stay inspired, and I wish you all inspiration. Check you later.